Hi everyone, it's Julia with My Angels Have Got This. If you're new to this channel, these are lessons starting from number 1. This is lesson number 18. So if you're new and you just clicked on this video, you need to start with lesson 1. These lessons are free. They're here to help you find your perfect match. All you need is a notepad and a pen. For every lesson, there is an assignment, okay? Please subscribe to the channel. Please share these videos with people out there that you feel would benefit from this for 2020, I mean. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm sharing it with you guys. It's my Christmas gift to you guys. um, it's done out of love, so do it out of love for somebody that you know that needs it as well. Okay. All right, so what we're going to talk about today is falling in love with yourself. Some of you may say, Julia, that sounds kind of egotistical. No, it's not. I want to read you something that I found, okay? Listen to what I'm saying to you. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's something enlightening about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. For those of you that don't believe in God, that's okay, but you understand the gist of it, whatever you believe in. It is not just in some of us. It is in everyone, and as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. This is a paragraph that I took that was written by Marianne Williamson. She wrote a book called Return to Love, and this is one of the statements that she made that I really liked a lot and I wanted to share with you. So it's very important at this very moment, and it's vital for you to commit to yourself to living a life filled with love. It's time. You know, if I was to ask you who's the most important person in the world to you, you'd say, oh, my husband, oh, my child, my parents. Those are typical answers, right? However, if you don't love yourself first and honestly, how can you have a good relationship with anyone else? I want you to think about when you're on an airplane and you're watching those emergency videos, right? What do they tell you? Before you assist a child or you assist anybody, you need to put that oxygen mask on you first before you can help someone else. Because if you don't put it on you and you go help somebody else first, you're not going to be able to help anyone. It's almost the same principle, right? So that oxygen mask has to go on you first before you can help anybody else or be ready to help or love someone else, right? Okay, most people we know spend most of their lives waiting for somebody to come love them. But it should be the opposite. The first steps towards receiving love is by loving ourselves first. Then we can attract those who are ready to love us truly, sincerely, and deeply. Self-love begins with taking care of ourselves, from basic daily needs to our more complex mental and physical needs. The next step is to take 100% responsibility for your life and your actions. Are you ready? let's look at what that 100% responsibility means, actually. Let's say there's a problem with two possible solutions. One of them is to accept the situation as it is, and the second one is to try to do something to change the situation. Sometimes we end up creating a third alternative to complain and blame others for feeling that we have been unfairly treated. We tend to blame everyone but ourselves. Why do we do this? Simply because most of the time change means having to leave our comfort zone or act in a way that others may not approve of. There are endless excuses, right? Some people spend their entire lives complaining. If that's the case, don't belong to this group. The winner's formula is event plus response equals outcome. We can't always predict or control our life events, right? Life throws us curveballs, and they won't let us always be positive, right? If everything in life happened accordingly to plan, then how exciting would life really be? There's only one way to affect the outcome of an unexpected situation or event, and it's to change the reaction and our reaction, right? If we have negative reaction, then the outcome is negative. But if we change our reaction to be more positive, then the outcome most likely will be positive, right? And based on the law of possibilities, pure mathematics, will be winners. To change our reaction is vital. Think about how many times you reacted the same way, expecting a different outcome. I used to make this mistake often myself. And since I've been using that winner's formula, the outcome has been much better for me. That's why I'm sharing it with you. And by doing this, you'll be able to overcome adversities faster with less effort and less pain. Okay? A successful person doesn't blame anyone, and not even themselves, because they know life is a sequence of changes, and what matters is the way that we deal with them. A successful person changes his or her reaction until he or she gets the desired outcome. He or she insists until the goal is reached. Blaming others for our problems lessens the strength we have eternally and mentally. The more responsibility we take for our own lives, the more we develop love for ourselves. Every time you face a challenge, write down the formula: event plus response equals outcome. Be clear about what the event and the desired outcome are. Come up with several responses. Think outside the box, and then write them down, however crazy they may seem. Then come up with different response to every given situation until you achieve the desired outcome. You'll always be the winner. You get me with what I'm saying to you now? If you have to rewind this and hear it again, hear it again. The next way you develop self-love is by having self-respect. You have to have self-respect to have self-love. Self-respect begins with total acceptance of your body, of your mind, of your soul. What means we accept, our cellulite, our dark thoughts, our feelings of jealousy, and above all, we accept the fact that time passes quickly, leaving marks on our bodies. Self-respect also means the acceptance of your uniqueness, of the fact that some things might be easy for you, but hard for others. That you may shine on certain days, but not on others. That some people love you very much. That your thoughts and actions are perfect now, at this very moment, and that you do your very best every second of the day with the knowledge, tools, and information that you have. The total acceptance of the fact that we are full of imperfections and miracles is the first step towards self-respect. The next step is to like yourself, to say, whatever happens, I'll be there for myself. You get to sympathize with yourself, whatever the outcome of a situation is, regardless of whether it's successful or not. You love yourself for what you are, especially from within, not for what you have or accomplish. Now, you might be asking, does that mean I should avoid doing anything that would make me a better person? Of course not. It's important that you always aim to become a better person. But in order to truly become so, it is vital first to accept yourself exactly as you are. The next step, towards loving ourselves is to apply thy know thyself principle. Self-knowledge is a work in progress. It's a journey that begins as soon as we're born and ends when we die. Self-knowledge needs time, devotion, and a desire to travel through the light and dark paths of your soul. So, in general, right, love begins with the love we have for ourselves. It doesn't make sense to expect other people to love us when we don't love ourselves. This is easier said than done, I know. But now you've started, and you've taken your first step by doing these courses, right? Let's go out of I exist mode and get into I live mode. We're programmed for the best, for improvement and development. We need new experiences, bliss, fun, happiness, and feedback in life. So, what is it now, Julia? Here's your assignment. And I'm giving it to you with love. Do the following exercise every day for the next 21 days. Can you do that for me? Thank you. This exercise is broken up. The first is the mirror exercise. Stand in front of a mirror and look yourself in the eyes. You'll find it very hard to do this the very first few times. But as the days go by, the change you'll observe in yourself will be amazing and really worth the effort. If while you're looking at yourself in the mirror, someone gives you a funny look, just say, Julia told me to do this. Tell your family and your friends not to disturb you for 5 minutes. I suggest you do this exercise at night, right before you go to sleep. The exercise goes like this. As you're looking in the mirror, say, good job, congratulating yourself for all the positive things that you've done today. Reward yourself for all your wins, big or small. Reward yourself for all the temptations you resisted. Tell yourself how much you appreciate the fact that you've kept your promises and have accomplished your duties. At the end, take a deep breath and say 3 times, I love you unconditionally. I love you unconditionally. I love you unconditionally. Through this exercise, you'll achieve one basic responsibility in life, to be kind and polite to ourselves and recognize the positive things that we do. All right? So that's, you could be feeling a little uncomfortable about doing this exercise at first, and you may feel like it's a little bit ridiculous. Some of you may burst out in tears. However you react, remember that it's perfectly natural, okay? Do this exercise for 21 days, and every time you do it, I'm confident you'll keep on feeling better. The exercise will get easier to do, and soon you'll be feeling a stronger sense of love, calmness, and satisfaction within yourself. All right? So that's what I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed your lesson. Tomorrow we'll be doing lesson number 19, excuse me, how to gain confidence. All right? Please hit the like button for me. Let me know how you feel about the lesson down below. And please, please share it with people that need it. Okay? Let's get these videos out there to help people. All right? That's why I'm doing this. All right. Love and kisses. Keep up the good work. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.